The coronavirus happened a couple of years ago where they had to shut everything down. The city had to be shut down, the state, federal, everything was shut down because the coronavirus was taking a lot of people out of here. Now, a lot of people had to work remote. And one of the people that had to work remote was the federal government. And they was home getting paid. A lot of us were still working, like essential workers like myself, fire department, the police department, the nurses, the doctors, the public safety officers, the special patrolmen like myself, security guards. We all had to get up and come to work and deal with this virus. And a lot of us got sick. I got sick. A lot of us got sick, stayed home for the 14 days. They had to, compensate us by paying us, but we had to stay home for the 14 days. And a lot of us, could have made decisions, and a lot of us did. A lot of people never came back to work. But where I work at, a lot of us got sick, stayed home 14 days, got paid for it, and came back to work. Now, the reason why everybody's mad about what Donald Trump is doing to the federal government, by giving them an option, these people stayed home for a long period of time, home getting paid. Getting paid some good money. If you wanted to, deal with a situation, it was remote. They did it from their houses, but they was home. And they getting all this good money, staying home, chilling out. Now, there was a female on YouTube or TikTok saying we finally got an alpha male in the White House. Somebody that's putting his foot down. Everybody thinks Donald Trump is wrong for what he's doing, but he's not. These people from the federal government was home getting paid. So now he's giving them an option. Check this out. You can leave, we can buy you out, you can retire right now, or we can fire you. Because they was home. A lot of people went to work like us that was essential workers. We went to work. But they was home collecting all this money. And everybody is mad at Elon Musk because he was the one that came out with the idea. You can save money like this. You paying people to be home to do remote work when they could be in the office. Everybody else is in offices and hospitals and out there, firefighters out there fighting fire. The police department is fighting crime. Public safety officers like me is trying to keep people well off where ain't nobody going to get hurt. So the Democratic Party is mad because the Democratic Party had it good for a long time. They had it good. They had that gravy train going for a long time. A real long time. Now the gravy train is stopped. Now, Eric Adams has an interview that he did with one of the Spanish newscaster from Channel 7 News. And they asked him a question. They said, do you think that the illegal migrants are criminals if they come over here undocumented? He said no. I don't know why he would say no, because check this out. I'm an American person, American black, American man. And if I went to the continent of Africa, because Africa's not a country, it's a continent. It has 52 countries in it. Okay? So if I went to the continent of Africa and I picked one of the countries to go to, Ghana, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Kenya, one of these places, if I decided to walk up in there, no papers, just walk up in there, and they catch me on their land and I'm undocumented, I'm going to be known as a criminal. I will be labeled as a criminal. It seems like these Democrats are mad because Donald Trump stepped into office and he put his foot down. And it's making the Democrats really upset now. You got this guy saying that undocumented people are not criminals. You got people mad because he wants to shut half the federal government down because they home sucking up all this money remotely, sucking up all the money, just home, while we got to come to work. While we have to come to work. out of our bed. You think I want to come to work today? I know it's my Friday, but it's a Saturday. I would like to be home. I'll be home tomorrow. But you think I would like to be home right now? The point I'm making right now is that the Democrats have done a lot of stuff. The Democrats have lied to us. The Democrats have scammed and schemed on the black American community and the Hispanic community, the ones that's illegal here. They've done a lot of stuff, and now you got somebody in office, and they're trying to block everything he's doing. These people are so wicked, they're trying to block everything he's doing. So we have to thank this man for doing what he's doing, because this may be more money in our pocket for us. It may be. It may give us a chance, maybe, because I know he's trying to do something with the IRS where we don't have to pay all these taxes. Like, we shouldn't even have to be paying taxes, man. That money should be ours. But he's trying to do it to where he wants to bring the taxes down really low. So they'll probably take just that much out of your check, and you'll still see a lot of money, because everybody knows now the bird flu is out of control. The bird flu right now is out of control. All the birds are getting infected. They said even cattle is getting infected. So now I walked into a store, okay, where a dozen of eggs used to be $4. You know how much is it now? A dozen of eggs, they added $5, $9 for a dozen of eggs right now. And some places, a dozen of eggs is $14. And they saying now when you go out to eat, if you go out for breakfast, and now I understand why the prices went up, because the eggs are at a risk where they only could sell a certain amount of eggs. So now the eggs went up. So imagine if they just take a little bit of taxes out of our paycheck, we can see a nice paycheck. The rent went up. In New York City, the rent went up 5 times. They trying to push for it 6 times. So you paying for a little closet. You're paying for a little closet $4,000 a month. You're paying for a miniature closet $5,500 a month. So imagine if Donald Trump could bring down the taxes where you only get a little bit out of your check. The most of the check is yours. Everybody's mad at Donald Trump, but y'all don't see the vision that he's having right now to try to help us out. But nobody sees this. Nobody sees this. But this is what's going on right now. The price of rent, the eggs, and the federal government is mad because he wants to shut half of it down. He's letting people know, listen, man, you can either take a buyout or you can get fired. Because y'all home sucking up the money while everybody else is going to work, man. This is Big Hawk. I'm going to bring some more news and info to y'all soon. I always check. I'm here. My ear is to the ground always. It's Big Hawk, that Yonkers native street talk. I'm out.